Okay, two problems here. First part, 10% of all persons are allergic to penicillin. The probability that less than 8% of persons in a sample of 1,000 will be allergic to penicillin is approximately what? So let's go on here. We have the probability, or we're looking for the probability that our proportion is less than 8%. So 0.08 is our decimal. So we are given a sample size of 1,000. Our P is 10% of people that are allergic. So if 10% of people are allergic, then 90% of people are not allergic. That's going to be our Q, 0.90. Let's go ahead and find that standard deviation. So the standard deviation of P hat is going to be given to us by the square root of PQ. So 0.10 times 0.90 divided by our sample size. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So square root parentheses 0.10 times 0.90 divided by 1,000. We get 0.0095. Okay, so that's our standard deviation, and we want to do our z-score here. So remember, our z-score is given to us by p hat minus the mean of p hat over the standard deviation of p hat. Okay, remember here that the mean of p hat is going to be equal to p. Okay, so I want, my p hat less than 0.08 is what I'm looking here. So 0.08 minus our p, 0.10, because the mean of p hat is equal to p, so 0.10, over our standard deviation, which is 0.0095. Okay, let's go ahead and find those values here. All right, so negative 2.1053. All right, so on my graph, that is roughly 0, -1, -2, probably about right here. Okay, and we want less than. So we're going to the left. So my lower limit is going to be a -99. So I'm going to go normal CDF. I'm going lower limit all the way to -99. And then -2.1053. So let's go ahead and take a look, see what that gives us. .0176. Okay, so that's this value here, that area, 0.017. 0.0176. And what that tells us, that's the probability that less than 8% of people in this particular sample are allergic to penicillin. So 0.017, that's roughly 1.7% or roughly 2% of people in this sample size are allergic to penicillin, or less than that many. So then this next problem that we have here is basically the same thing, except it's the probability that more than 8% of people. So let me get our values here. So it's still 10%. So all I'm doing here is actually just taking this z value that I found here, my -2.1053. I'm just taking that z value, and now I'm going this way. So really, you could just take this amount and subtract it from 1 to give you the rest, or you can put it in your calculator. We can do either one. So let's do both, just so you can see here. Because if this 0.0176 is this way, the rest of it should add up to 1. So 1, it's not letting me type. There we go. 1 minus my answer. So I should get 0.9824. 0.9824. Okay, but that actual calculator command is going to be normal CDF And then we have our lower limit negative 2.1053, and then positive 99. So 0.9824, same thing here. Okay, so you could do that problem either way.